What is up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. It's Dr. Vibe here. It's the Morning Vibe. I am the host and producer of the award winning Dr. Vibe show, the home of epic conversations, and the home of epic conversations 2020 Best Podcast News Award winner, 2018 Innovation Award winner given out at the Canadian Ethnic Media Association. Also, I host the only online conversation in the world for dads and fathers that is sponsored by Dove Men Care. It's also co-sponsored by Dad Central, Canada's national fatherhood organization. As always, I'd like to say you're blessed, highly favored, a magnet for miracles, and a solution for someone's problem. And I'm here with Media Star wearing some stuff that I've been promised that I would be given that I haven't received yet.
Yes, they are making it. You said you wanted a specific size, so
Oh,
it's
you
being
know
ordered.
about this.
Oh, yeah, you told me. So we're
Oh,
on top of it.
okay, all right. I just putting it out there. I'm just putting it out
Yes,
there. Like I know that Ryan's the lead. He has to look the most handsome, and I'm just in the fodder in the background. So that's all right. But one day, one day, one day, one
yeah.
day. So
I have
what is
to.
what's going on, Ryan? Good morning.
No, things are great, and always a pleasure to be on with you. For those that don't know me, my name is Ryan Knight, one of the co-founders of the Afro Caribbean Business Network. We work with entrepreneurs of African and Caribbean heritage, figuring out what stage you're in and how to get you to your goals, your milestones by helping you put together the blueprint. And also, I'm an entrepreneur myself. I run a company called Detail Ignites. So we provide mobile waterless car cleaning, going to people's houses, their offices, cleaning their cars on the spot without using any water, and our plant-based, eco-friendly cleaning supplies that would totally freeze in this frigid weather that we're having today. So glad that we've like kind of calmed it down until March, but yeah, this weather was a sprint from the car to the office. Too frigid.
Yeah, it's really cold out there this morning in our
Mhm.
part of the world in Toronto. We had some ridiculous amount of snow on Monday. Like, how did you navigate around that, Brian?
That was a day. Yeah,
Ryan,
yeah.
sorry.
Listen, that was a day to hibernate in your house if you could. Uh, there's a couple of things that I was supposed to leave and do, and I just had to call them and be like, listen, this thing is coming. It actually seems like it's going to be pretty heavy. So just rescheduled. And those that did not reschedule those things, and again, there's a lot of people that couldn't, had to go out there and ended up spending 8 to 10 hours on the 401. So
Yes.
what was the point? Like wherever you're trying to go, you didn't get there. So was it really necessary to leave your house is what we have to start asking ourselves. But I felt like we forgot how to snowplow and salt like for storms. I know it was a massive one. I can't deny that. But it just didn't seem, but we knew it was coming. It wasn't like a surprise. Like the day before,
Yeah.
2 days
Yeah,
before, they were saying we're
they
gonna
were
get hit.
saying, yeah, yeah. So before we go any further, just to tell people, we are doing giveaways every Monday and Friday from now till the end of next month. So the giveaway today is $25 Amazon gift card. Yes, Christmas passed, but hold on, Valentine's Day is coming.
Yes.
Yes. So that's we have $25 gift card, and also we are giving away one of these frequency event promotions 2022 calendar featuring black businesses. Now,
Lovely, lovely.
in order to qualify for both giveaways, all you need to do is type hashtag the morning vibe in the comment sections of whatever platform you are watching this and press enter, and we will put you in the draw into the draw. So you see it scrolling about the Amazon gift card. Bing, that's the one for the frequency. So if you put in hashtag the morning vibe, you will qualify for both. So
Nice.
one entry takes care of both, and I think we're actually going to be doing it both of them from now till the end of the month. Frequency event promotions contacted me after Monday's conversation. Hey, we can do calendar giveaways till the end of February, so double
Nice.
for your trouble.
So sweet. And so, what were you up to on Monday? The big
Oh,
thing.
I knew ahead of time, and hey, I work from a yard, so
Ah,
I.
yes.
But the challenge was in. So if people have been watching over the last week or so, and again, my apologies, I've been having some technical challenges with my internet service provider. And it was really interesting because I called them, I think it was on Monday, and say like I'm having these challenges. Well, this is a story that I think a lot of people can relate to generally. I called, it was either Sunday or Monday, saying, "Hey, I'm having this internet challenge, da da da." So the tech got on the line and said, "Okay," he basically rebooted my modem or reset my modem. Okay, things seem to be going
And that was
well.
remotely. They just like,
Yeah, and
okay,
then
yeah.
but he said also, okay, but we'll still send out a tech because it seems to be there a little bit of a challenge. Okay, when can the tech come? Well, probably Monday, Tuesday. I'm going, but I say I'll work with it.
Yes.
So from Sunday till about Wednesday, there was no challenges with it. Tech person still did well. Actually, they said the tech person was going to come on Monday. I said, yeah, right. The tech person's going to come on Monday,
I
right?
remember on the show you said that they were supposed to come. And we're like, right, we'll
Yeah, I
see.
go, yeah, we'll see. So they didn't show up. No call from the tech person. Oh, that's all right. So then Tuesday, I get an email saying, "Oh, are you still experiencing challenges?" I said, "No." Wouldn't you know, half an hour after I respond to that email, it starts happening again.
Ah, it's like
So
the
I
mechanic where you bring the car in and it doesn't do the thing that it doesn't start making the sound.
so I'm sure some of our viewers, whether you're live or on the replay, can relate, whether it's an internet thing or customer service thing. Call back, and then I get another tech person, and she's great because she gets more details. Just saying, "Oh, the signal that you're getting for your internet, there's the technical thing. The range is supposed to be from -10 to +10." She
Okay.
said yours is at 17, and I said,
Oh,
"Okay, so what does that mean?" She says, "Well, that means that periodically you're going to have outages with your internet." I said,
gotcha.
okay. So someone who gave me a deeper explanation so I could understand what was going on. And she said, yeah, we'll get someone to come out. And I said, well, I like to get something done sooner rather than later. Now it since the call on Wednesday, I haven't got any call about a service person coming, but it's only went out once or twice. But once or twice is too many.
It's
Because you
that,
don't
and it's like unpredictable. It's not
yeah,
even to say if you're overloading it, you know it's gonna chip out. It's just
right. So
random.
there's an issue out there, a known challenge, sorry, no issue out there. They know it's out there, but they are not sending anyone out there. So I'm going to give them till the end of today because I told some people about this and go, you don't have internet service. Oh, that's trouble because
But that's
you've
the
lived and
thing.
died. Yeah. So that is so right now connection's been stable for the last day and a half, but I don't need it to go down at an inconvenient time because just this week I did a live conversation Sunday. I did two yesterday. I have
Yes.
another one tomorrow, and I have another one on Sunday. So I don't want it dropping just unknowingly. So that so I'm going to follow up with him today saying, okay, when are you sending someone to resolve this known issue?
Yeah.
Not
Like when you send
yeah,
in the person you promised me. Like,
yeah. Now the thing is, I guess I should be nice to them because they're gonna have to go to the site house, and I haven't shoveled, so I don't know if I should be a nice guy and shovel out because they're gonna have to go out there waist high, and because that snow isn't melting. Because well, there was a like I think 2 days ago it was a warm day, but it's gone
yeah,
back
but warm
temperature
is
wise.
like -5 now. So,
Yes,
and I think it's gonna be like to the end of the month. I mean, end of
yeah,
the week at least. So yeah, that's still not going
absolutely.
anywhere.
So
And it's gonna
so
turn to
that's
ice.
yeah, it's really crazy. Again, people, I'm gonna push it. Come on.
Hmm.
Let's get you guys entered in the draw this morning. All right, come on.
Solid.
Put in hashtag the morning vibe, press enter, and you could win a, a calendar from Frequency Event Promotions that is featuring Black businesses in the Greater Toronto area. And also, you could win a $25 Amazon gift card. What else? So, the one, and we're going to be chopping it up this morning because as of last night, Ryan's basically booked us for the rest of the next 60 days.
Yes.
Like Ryan, I said, Ryan, you want to get some people on? So Ryan has sent me a long list of people
Yes.
to
Yes.
appear on the platform next month. I think even into March.
Yeah, and we have a waiting list until April. It's just to pick the dates to bring people on. So the feedback has been great. People definitely love the platform. They want to get on, and hey, we're going to talk to leaders of the ecosystem that are running these organizations that got funded. We're going to talk to more entrepreneurs that are, hey, battling the snow, battling COVID, battling coming out of the holiday season. So we're going to see like how they're dealing with it. Kemba and Andrea are coming back on to talk about their series with their
Yes.
real estate.
Yeah, Kemba and Andrea Williams are coming on just a preview on Monday to talk about their real wealth, real building wealth through real estate seminars that are coming up virtually in February. So there's actually, I think they start like February 3rd or something like
Third,
that.
yeah, was the first
So
one.
they're going to be coming on. Other people we tentatively, well, definitely Robert Small is coming back on January 31st to kick off Black History Month. There is an array of people that are scheduled to come on and make it, and also too contact us if there's anyone you want to have on either this or any of the platforms that I host. We'll make room to accommodate them. Ryan, it is like, and doesn't it feel like it's been like 3 months in the year? I feel for me, it's like been like three
Because
months, and it's only the
January
21st of
started.
January.
Yeah, January was.
It is. It ain't finished
It
yet, by
is
the
still.
way.
We're still in here. It's like, yeah, a slow slug. It's just, yeah, definitely hasn't picked up speed. But I kind of like that. I don't like when we get. It's like June, and you look around and you're like, whoa, how did we get halfway through the year? So I embrace the year starting off where, hey, each day we're being purposeful, even if you're not feeling well, even if the snow is hitting, but knowing that the life is not just passing us by and we're being passive. Yeah, let's embrace it and take a breath each day.
Actually, had and something that's happened. I've chatted about this. It hasn't been for a while, but one of the things that I use or take advantage of, I don't like to take advantage of to amplify what I do is interns. And
Great.
I think it's for entrepreneurs out there or business out there, it's something that's out there that you may want to take advantage of. Because I now at the present time have two gentlemen who are going to be handling all my audio video editing from now till the end of April.
Okay.
And I actually interviewed another gentleman Tuesday this week, and I'll find out if he's going to be coming on board. And the reason why I do that, and I speak to a lot, share with a lot of entrepreneurs, is that what do you want more? I tell people, do you want more time, more money, or more time?
Mm-hmm.
And more entrepreneurs say, I want more time because you want to work on your business, not in your business. And the reason, so I'm going to make the suggestion if you're looking to get interns, why don't you write down 3 areas that you're doing right now in your business or service that you'd like to offload? They're taking up a lot of your time, and say, okay, let me see where I can get help with interns. And if you want, you can contact me personally if you're in the Greater Toronto area. I know, well, I've had interns from Centennial College. I've had interns from Sheridan College,
Mm-hmm.
and they've given me my time back to work on other opportunities.
Excellent.
So just a suggestion out there, if you're wanting to get some time back or get work on your business, that is just something I put out there.
And another one to shout out, Frontlines. So Station Let Frederick, she is putting out, Frontlines got, I guess, support funding to subsidize hiring youth from the community. So if you're looking for hiring somebody that maybe for 8 weeks they could be playing that role, a role in your company, you can actually get subsidized to cover that cost for the 8 weeks. So definitely, and again, a lot of times entrepreneurs get flustered with payroll and like having to pay people on the books and doing remittances and then getting reimbursed, but these are skills that are foundational. We have to understand how to deal with payroll, how to hire people, how to deal with CRA and doing remittances and EI, CPP, and income tax. So this could be a way to dip your toe in the water of payroll, hiring a youth through this program, because it will be reimbursed, you're really only out the remittances. So something to take or consider if you're looking to hire. And again, these youth get the skills, they get the mentorship, and they get to help you with your business. So I know ACBN, we're looking at least 2 to 4 hirees that we're going to be putting through this program.
Nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. This is good. Now, folks, I'm going to keep on mentioning it because we want to give away stuff.
Always.
And
Yes.
and I'm not seeing it happening this morning. Is it too cold? I don't know, because I see people are watching. Don't you want something complimentary? $25 gift card? Don't you want something like that?
Yeah,
I'm
so many
telling
times
you.
people think, oh, I'm not going to enter because I know I'm not going to win. But that's the best time because everybody's thinking that. So
Well,
the
interesting.
odds are in your favor.
Well, I spoke to Frequency Event Promotions yesterday, and I asked them, okay, are the people claiming their wins? And they said yes. There's one person who hasn't, and she usually comes on. She knows it well. She's probably, we call her as the winner. She always seems to win things,
Okay,
but not
yeah.
recently. But I said, I hope she comes on today because I'll tell her. But now I have her email address. So I'm going to say directly, you need to contact Frequency Event Promotions. They want to get you your calendar. So that
Excellent.
is one of the things that's going down. Quite interesting. Our politics, like, actually, I'm doing it. Well, let me put it this way. The political outreach to the Black Canadian community, I'm not hearing much of it lately.
Uh, you know, I don't know.
This just came to my alleged mind.
Yeah.
I haven't. I know it's deep dark winter, but I'm not. I'm now. I don't know how much you're staying regularly engaged with the Black environment,
Hmm.
but I'm just not hearing it. It just came up to my mind right now, saying, like, are they keeping in touch with us? Did they
Well,
get
that
our?
brings
Did
up
they get our?
a
Did they get our
few different
votes?
questions because do political parties advertise through Black media channels? I don't hear a lot.
Well, I know one platform
Hmm.
that I'm not going to give who it is, but I'm in touch with one platform that
Hmm.
they asked to do that during the last election. Okay, I'm going to be totally open. I was asked by a party
Hmm.
to promote. They were doing a town hall, or the representative was doing a town hall,
Hmm.
and I felt I said no because I don't want to be aligned politically with you. I say I'll put it out there to. In fact, I said no. I said no. I didn't want to do it
Gotcha.
because I didn't want to get in. I didn't want to be in the position. Oh, you support them? I said no. I
Uh,
will. I will interview the representative, but I will not broadcast a town hall. And they weren't even going to pay me.
well, and that's where they have budget to do marketing. So that shouldn't even be a question of you having to do it pro bono.
Hey, well, hey, if they were putting it on CTV, if they go to
You
CTV,
hear it all
CBC for
over. Yeah,
they know that they're going to have to put out some coin to get access to their community.
exactly. And one thing, and on the flip side, is on the provincial level, it seems a lot of Black residents that I talk to dismiss the conservatives. So we don't even ask for stuff. And so conservative MPs, when I talk to them, they're like, is the Black community going to ask for anything like deeper than what they've been asking before? And I don't know if it's because we feel that door isn't as open as it was, let's say, with the liberals. I don't know the reason.
And it's actually interesting because we do have a provincial election coming up in
And
Ontario.
that's why, yeah, it's like the time is now to really
Yes,
be in their ears because
yes, yes.
our
Because
agenda has to be on their
well,
table.
the leader of this province, Ontario, I've been keeping watch from a distance. His polling numbers are not great right now.
Ooh, hey, that's unfortunate. But and then it's give and take, right? Like on one side, they have to be purposeful with getting the information to the community, and then we also have to be purposeful with reaching out, emailing them, calling their offices, everybody should know who our MPP is, and put a request to talk to them. Like, hey, if you're working on, either if you're a business owner or working on like community work, you should be in contact with your local municipal, MPP, provincial, and MP federal, that so that they know your name.
Well, not only that, but the real decisions that affect most of us, the real are done at the municipal level, municipal and provincial level.
Yeah, so definitely knowing your counselor that should be on our agenda, to say whoever it is, and then they can connect you to the other resources that come across their table that are at the provincial or federal level, because they have their finger on the pulse of all things government. So don't put it all on yourself to say, oh, you have to know everything that's going on. Reach out and talk to these counselors, let them know what you're doing, and then their team and their aides can do some research for you. Put them to work. I think we're giving our government representatives way too much slack. Like, we don't put any pressure on them to actually do work for us that they've been elected to do. So
yeah, we don't
put,
but they put pressure on us when they want our vote.
Oh yeah, like you'll get their agenda rammed down your throat when they're at your door, or all the political ads that come on the radio or on TV. But what was happening the 3.5 years prior to that?
What's happening now?
Well,
I guess what's happening now is a little bit different because still we're in the pandemic sort of thing. But I would love, be a very interesting research project. How many Black-led businesses have gone under since the pandemic started?
And that statistic probably hurt. I don't even know if I want to know that. I'd rather know how many went under but weren't able to bounce back, because there are people that have closed businesses because it didn't make sense and then pivoted to something else and are able to sustain. So again, we're very resilient people. So the ones that had to close and couldn't bounce back, something there might be a barrier that they would need some support with.
Well, I see, and the area that I'm concerned is the people I'm not hearing from.
Yeah, but then everybody's in like head down, just trying to make it through,
each day. That's the thing,
Yeah.
That's the thing. Okay, Charmaine says, so true, Ryan, pressure to the government electives. And interesting, you say they are too complacent. I somewhat agree with that, but are we too complacent?
I would say we are too. Yeah,
I think
don't make that call.
I don't think, because you got to put the pressure on.
Mm-hmm. But that's where we are never really taught how to navigate political science. In school, it was because I went on a field trip to Queen's Park.
Hey, that's what I majored in school. So don't
political science.
Yep.
So why aren't you doing the workshops? Listen,
political science and political nonsense are two different things.
But who's going to help us navigate? The person who studied it.
Okay, but no, here's the point here. Sometimes you can be more effective politically outside of politics than inside of politics.
But so who's gonna coach us in that process? This is where you studied it. Listen, I have to take your class.
You.
So what is the difference between advocating outside of politics and advocating in it? These are things that we need to be taught.
Okay, but here's the other part of it.
Mm-hmm.
We live in a capitalistic society. So those who have possessions have power. Here's a perfect example. How much power does Jeff Bezos have?
I would say a lot.
Is he a politician?
No. But then who?
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
What does that
There are those who need to be on the inside. I agree, but those on the inside need those on the outside, and vice versa.
But this is what I'm saying. See, these are themes of a course. These are themes of webinars that we don't know how does it interrelate between corporate ownership and politics? Yes, you can say it's like, oh, it's better to be outside of politics, but why? How does a person outside of politics influence politics? Why is Jeff Bezos so powerful even though he's not in politics? We need to have these courses and we need to attend them so that we understand how to navigate the political realm. But people that are studying it, like yourself, don't want to teach.
Have studied it.
Listen, you're further ahead than me. We have to get you on the stage, man.
Well, speaking about stages, such a good. But before we get any further, by the way, again, folks, we are giving away Amazon gift cards today and frequency event promotion calendars. Again,
Yes,
don't say we don't offer you nothing other than our nonsense conversation. Put in hashtag the morning vibe on whatever platform you're watching and press enter, and you can qualify to win. All right. So since you're talking about stage, you have an event coming up.
Oh yes, very excited.
Oh yes.
Hey, I'm always willing to chop it up about the Legacy Symposium. So it's our 4th year. Actually, so next, I can't believe we're turning 5 as an organization. That is pretty exciting too. But the Legacy Symposium, we take 2 days to really help entrepreneurs work on their businesses. And I'm not a big fan of just conferences where people speak at you. These are workshops that we're going to touch on your business model, your target market, and making sure your value proposition is fine-tuned. Are you confident with your finances? Do you understand the different numbers that explain if you're investment ready? And of course, your leadership development. Are you able to put a team around you that can now amplify your business? I meet too many entrepreneurs that have tried to hire people. It didn't work out. And so they just do everything themselves now. Yes, we may not get it right our first time, but we still cannot grow our companies without hiring and building a team. If it's just going to be you, you can talk to people that invest in companies, angel investors, venture capitalists. They will never invest in just one entrepreneur. They invest in teams. And then that team has to know how to build the infrastructure, the machine that's going to run the business. So if you're thinking to yourself, oh, I tried to hire before and I'm just going to do it all myself, remember that you will always stay small. When you are ready to grow, you have to build out your team. And so you being the leader, now you got to learn how to lead that team and also develop more leaders too.
Absolutely. Fully agree with that. Hey, good morning, Ange G. Good to see you. And, put in hashtag the morning vibe wherever you're watching.
Odds are good.
Yeah, because your odds are really good today. So if you want to win, this may be one of the best days for you to win. So what we're going to do, just to talk about or showcase a little bit more the upcoming symposium, we're actually going to show a video of one of the guest sharers during this event.
Yes.
And Dr. George Fraser. So if you haven't heard of Dr. George Fraser, we're going to play a little clip right now to showcase what he's all about. And I'll talk and share a bit about Dr. George Fraser because I met him the first time he came to Canada a long while ago. So let's run the video. Here we go. There you go. Dr. George Fraser, one of the
Yes,
keynote
yes.
sharers for the upcoming ACBN Legacy Symposium. And George Fraser's the real deal, folks. He is the real deal. Just a little backstory. I met him the first time he came to Canada. This is going way back, and he was brought up here by Sam and Rita Burke of Burke
Okay.
Bookstores that used to be on St. Clair Avenue West. Incredible. Actually, I think that mean the first time I had met Jonathan Shaw, and we've been best friends ever since.
Ah, nice.
DJ on Element FM and out of here in Toronto, and I've seen him a few times since. I know Warren Salmon of First Fridays have brought him a few times. I had a chance to interview him a number of years ago. I got to dig into my archives and see if I have that interview.
That'd be so
Okay.
good.
Yeah, he was up at the North York Civic Center, and back in those days when I used to go out and interview people, I don't do that as much anymore. I
True.
actually made a purpose to arrive early, and he came in. There was no one around, so we sat down and had a 15, 20-minute conversation. I remember one of the things he said, Dr. Vibe, you know how black people can move ahead? I said, how, Dr. George? He said, by getting rid of the negative relationships in their life. He said,
Oh,
if we
yeah.
got rid of the negative relationships in our life, we'd be at least 10% further ahead.
Ah,
Never forgot that word of wisdom.
yes. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I actually met him when Warren brought him up for First Fridays, and the one at the paint box, and he was doing the book signings for Who'da Thunk It, the story of his uh, travels through the foster care system.
Yes,
And
he is a foster child too, folks.
right,
He has quite the story.
yeah,
So definitely, just and kudos, Ryan, for you to get you and your organization for getting him. A wonderful gentleman who's really lived life and really still has forward vision at his age. He is, so people check out the symposium because it'll be a good investment. Plus, Ryan's putting on, and you know what? An extra bonus. I'm even part of it. So
yes, he
that's
is.
that's your extra. You know,
Yes,
that's your extra.
yes.
That's your extra. So Ryan, what was it? How was it getting him? Was it easy?
A big shout out to our marketing coordinator, Sharon Fletcher. Those may know Sharon from Blacks Inspire, and she's been helping us with the marketing. So you'll see us actually posting on our social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. That you'll definitely know it's not me because it's actually consistent. So Sharon's been doing an amazing job working with us. And she said, hey, with this type of event, because I was coming at it just the workshop style. It's like, hey, we're going to do
Yeah.
these workshops 2 days. But she's like, it would be better to bring in either inspirational or a person that has some clout to say, hey, like kick off the event and have some good keynote speakers. So she put down two names. She said, hey, Dr. George Fraser and Byron Nelson. Let me see if I can reach out and get a hold of them, see if they'd be interested. So said, so done. We were able to talk with them, give them the vision of what we're doing with the symposium. They were both interested and both were able to lock in for the keynotes. So Dr. George Fraser is on opening day, Thursday, February 24th at 9:15, and Byron Nelson is going to be on the Friday at that same time, 9:15, to kick off the day. And again, I've binged watched a lot of the videos. The one that always resonates is that the draw mission about him talking about the networking and there is no power in dispersion. No, there's no power in disconnection.
Yeah.
It's like, why aren't we getting this? He's been saying the same thing for at least 4 to 5 decades,
Yeah.
and we still haven't figured out how to be nodes of a network. And so the more that we can get that message to more of our entrepreneurs, our leaders, our organizational leaders to say, we have, no matter what you're doing, it's nothing if it's not connected to something. So
Right.
at minimum, hey, if you're doing great work, connect it to something, connect it to another organization that's similar to yours. I feel like that has to be the takeaway at minimum.
Well, and it also has to be bigger than you,
Well,
right?
and that's where you'd want to connect when you
Yeah.
realize the objective is bigger than whatever you can do by yourself. Or even if you have Errol Gibbs calls it a fiefdom. Like you've created this organization, you have some employees, you have some followers, and you feel like, yeah, you're at the top of your game. It's like, no, that's such a small piece of the overall picture of the Black community, of the ecosystem, of just building better for what we're trying to accomplish. Nothing you do on your own or with your little small section is going to be able to tackle the breadth of the Black issues. So if you're not thinking of how to connect it into what already exists, you're really doing a disservice to the community. And that's where I get agitated when we talk about the ecosystem and there's people in the ecosystem that you can't get a hold of. Hey, I know we had to fix our phone number, it went down. So I would get emails like, oh, why can't I call you guys? It's disconnected. I was like, you know what?
So we're segueing into another conversation piece. Ryan is so wonderful. He's such a media star, like we're segueing. But before we get into our next segue, if you're watching this live on the replay, there is the information.
Yeah.
Eventbrite information. That's what you go if you go to Eventbrite and put in ACBN Legacy Symposium. So that's part of the information there. That's what it looks like. Register.
You can also go to events at acbncanada.com. So events.acbncanada.com. And that'll take you to the Eventbrite to sign up. And listen, we're trying to keep it intimate, not more than 100, because the way the workshops operate, it really digs deeper into what you're doing to make sure you're able to map out and use that information for your business. So when we get over 100, it gets difficult to really be able to hear from entrepreneurs and hear what they're working on and then work in, I'll say, good enough size groups. But if I feel like halfway there, and it's not even February yet. So if you definitely want to be a part of this, if your goal is to grow your company this year, definitely check it out. I would say it's worth the 2-day investment.
You know what? I say, first of all, if your goal is for you to grow.
Absolutely. Yes.
Because in order for your company or the service that you're going, it's got to come from you.
Absolutely.
So it's got to come from within and come out, not in and keep in. It's got to go in. It's got to go into you. Then you've got to take out, because I keep on emphasizing, it's got to be bigger than you.
Yes, 100%.
It's got to be bigger than you. It starts in you, but it's got to be bigger than you. So that is the information on the Legacy Symposium. Again, because Mr. Media Star has packed up our agenda so much over the next few weeks, this may be the only time we have an extended period of time to chat about it.
Yes.
Right?
Well, we are going to be bringing on organizations that are supporting the symposium too. So we want to find out like what they're working on, and it's all, like I said, it's all connected. Everything we ACBN are trying to play our puzzle piece of supporting and getting entrepreneurs the capital that they need, and also connected to the resources that exist. So, and again, put pressure on us. Don't let us get funded to help businesses and then you not ask for help. So if you're an entrepreneur out there and you want, or you're looking for resources for your business, I can give you the list of the 30 organizations. Some might be more relevant than others, but definitely call, find out what they have to support you, find out what we have to support you, whether it's microloan support, marketing help, or just connection to grants and finding out what grants you qualify for. Let us help you get the money, and then we'll help you with the strategy to grow your business. So we definitely want to.
All right. Let's catch up now. First of all, it's saying I'm happy some people have entered the draw today, because it's looking sort of skinny.
The odds are great.
So it was.
The odds are great.
So just in catching up, Angie says first you have to identify the negative relationships. Absolutely. And do not keep them, because not everyone is there for you.
And if it's family, visit left often. What do they say? Don't visit as often and don't stay too long, because sometimes family, it's hard to totally disconnect.
Well,
you don't have to stay around.
the thing is, when family supports what you're doing, it's the greatest feeling in the world. But when they don't support you, it's probably
Ooh,
some of the worst feeling in the world. All
absolutely.
right. George says, good to have Ryan back. Yes, Ryan runs things. So, you know, that's
I'm still learning.
also, George says, Byron Nelson is a good friend and
Ah,
inspirational.
excellent. Yes, yes.
Interesting. Interesting. And George says also he will be a part of it.
Perfect.
Um,
Appreciate that.
Christopher has a question about your event. Is it in person and virtually?
So it was designed to be hybrid. So virtual, if you came to the 2021 symposium, we were on a platform called World Event Center. And so we're still going to use that platform, which allows for the breakout rooms and the presentations. But we were planning to do it hybrid with our partner co-working space, Loft and Empowered for X. We're still going to make a decision if we're going to do some of it in person. But for
Mhm.
now, we're moving forward like the virtual side. Yeah.
Well, see, and this is the thing. I don't say you couldn't, but what would be your odds would be reduced getting Dr. George maybe in person.
Right. Well, his presentation will be virtual for sure.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So again, one of the things I've shared with a lot of people since the last 2 years is don't waste the crisis.
Man, we can connect. It's been crazy the amount of connections that we've been able to make this past year just because people are more comfortable now. Hey, you don't have to come to my office and meet me face to face, to get just an initial meeting. A lot of times I've had people say, like, hey, if you want to meet, I'll be at my office, figure it out.
Yeah,
Now they'll jump on Zoom.
well, see, and I've been of this mindset for over 10 years, right? And and people are
So
just
people
catching
weren't
on.
there. Yeah.
Well, and the funny thing is, okay, more core comments coming in. George saying it starts with us. Good morning, Francis Jeffers. And I think you're doing
Hey,
something with you shared something about what Francis is doing. He's doing
yes, we're
something.
doing with his the virtual museum, our
Yes.
Ubuntu platform that we built, the ACBN metaverse, well, Ubuntu metaverse. So it's actually going to be featuring Francis Jeffers and the work that he's been doing with the multicultural museum. So really looking forward to that. The flyer's actually been going out and it was in our newsletter too.
Wonderful. So yeah, Francis, good to see you. Hope you and your wonderful family are fine and safe. Macmillan Group, good morning, gentlemen. Thanks, Ryan, for sharing the rules and mandates of ACBN within the Afro Canadian community. Great job. Looking forward to the symposium. Well, look forward to it and sign up for it. And
Absolutely.
F. Cox saying, hi, Ryan. Looking forward to that symposium. Awesome and powerful. Okay, we want you to make sure you
Yes,
sign
yes.
up for it, folks. That's the key thing.
Hmm.
They need you. We need you to sign up for it, make it happen. So there's lots of good numbers and the right people in the digital bums in seats.
Absolutely.
So let's see what else we got going on this morning. Okay, we got this. Okay, again, we have some people who have entered the draw. Do you want to enter the
Excellent.
draw, folks? Hashtag the morning vibe. Put it in whatever comments field wherever you're watching. Press enter. You can win a Amazon gift card. You can win frequency event promotions calendar featuring Black businesses. So before we start winding it down, oh, hold on.
Uh,
Okay, hold on a second. Question here. If you would like to see an example of working together, look and study the ant colony. Never heard of the ant colony.
yeah.
I'll have to make a note of that. All right. So see, I'm not as popular as Ryan, but once in a while people call me, and not always. They're not always happy, and very rarely they're not happy at me, but they want to just exhale. There was a movie many years ago, some of you may remember, called Waiting to Exhale.
Yes, yes.
Okay, F. Cox, read the more you put in, you've got the morning vibe, but you haven't put it in properly. The hashtag the morning vibe, all one word. So look at what's scrolling along at the bottom, and that's how you're supposed to do it. Getting back, waiting to exhale. So I received a call from a a member of the environment. Sorry,
Mm,
Black Jump Ruins are a really good organization. It's very helpful. I'm not going to get into any more detail.
mm,
And we had a good conversation, etc. And he brought up a program that's being run by a certain organization.
Jeez, right. So many to
Not
choose from. I'm gonna guess after.
right. And I said, okay, all right. And the funny thing is, I was remotely interested in applying for one of their grants.
Hmm.
So I took a look in December, holiday season. I said, "Oh, let me see." Someone's saying, "You got to go for it. You got to go for it," which most of the time I don't because, okay, F Cox, you got it right. Beautiful. So the holiday season, okay, okay. We are doing a restructuring of the site. It'll be down until January 17th.
Right. Yes.
January 17th, folks, was Monday. I had put on my calendar
Mm.
to come back on January 17th. Actually, no, I don't get. I get really deep into what I'm going. Then I pull it up and then I see, oh, site is down until February 18th, and I'm going, oh my.
Yeah, and listen, I we've had conversations about Face Coalition. We've had conversations about the BBPA. I talk about ACBN. So there's times when we stumble out the gate, and hey, Face stumbled out the gate. They had a lot more interest than they were ready, the bandwidth to execute. BBPA, same thing happens. They have a great program. I still think it's one of the best grants for entrepreneurs, their Bates program. But again, stumbling out of the gate. Hey, ACBN, we launched our microloan program out of the gate. We weren't resourced to handle the influx. But then when you talk about it a year later, you have to be able to say that it's improved. You have to be able to say if people are coming through the pipeline, things are getting processed. As you mentioned, the organization, which is the BBPA, that I have been telling people to sign up for hardcore for like the last this whole break. Because I was like, listen, they are working on their systems. When January 17th hits, get in. If you're not already in the queue, I was saying sign up because it's one of the better grants that I've seen. They're able to get you service providers that are able to pay for services that you need for your business, whether it's grants, building a website, doing your marketing, doing your business plan, all that to say, I was telling a lot of people to go there. I didn't even check on the 17th. I assumed that they had this whole
Wrong,
month.
wrong,
So
wrong,
there's this
wrong.
whole
Come
month.
on,
They took a
come
month.
on.
I was
Hold
like,
on
nah.
something. Hold
This
on a
this
second.
one they can't.
Look,
I was like,
no, no,
they can't
no,
fumble this one. They're on the
no,
1 yard
no,
line,
no, no.
and
You see,
the
right there. I've been sharing this for years. One of the most dangerous words in the world is assumption.
it made an ass out of me. I can't deny it. So now I get a call from you and a couple others saying like, "Hey, you told me about this Bates thing. I went to check and it's still not open." I was like, "What do you mean it's not open?" So I go to look and now it's been
Okay,
pushed
but
back for
now,
another year
so
or
Ange
sorry,
G,
another month.
so Ange is saying, so Ryan, they should have said that. I give them credit. They did send a letter.
I missed that letter. I thought I was on their mailing list. Maybe I'm not on the
Well,
right
now,
mailing
so
list.
Ange G, did they send? So
Hmm.
were you one of the people that applied? I had not applied yet. So did
Right.
they
And I'm a
send that
service
letter?
provider. I was like, did it go to service providers or just applicants?
Well, I think
The letter.
I don't. I think that it may have meant to the people who applied. I think that's the most important, and hopefully the service providers.
But you wouldn't have applied yet because the portal is closed.
No, but
So
I'm talking about the
for
people who
past people.
applied. I'm talking about the people who applied before the portal shut down.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, Angie, I'd be very interested to know,
Yeah,
excuse me, if you had applied before the portal shut down. I'm not going to make an assumption. I'm asking the question.
yeah. So this is
That's
where, and again,
okay. Okay, so she said I applied and called.
okay,
Okay,
so she's in the queue. That's
she's
where
in the
it's good. She's
queue.
in the queue.
Right,
But for
right.
us, and again, I try to say all my criticism is with love. I want to see these programs work. I feel like we're on the right track. And when they don't work, we should be able to analyze it and say, hey, what's going wrong? And hopefully they hear this and say, you know what, we should be doing better. But that to me was not good customer service. You could put up a Google form just to capture people that are interested.
Okay, so
Yes, you're
here's the
working on a news
okay. So
platform.
Angie says I applied a few days before it shut down. I don't know. And then
Oh,
George is
probably in
saying
December
I
then.
did apply but have not got any reply.
And that's what I'm talking about. The
So there
customer
seems
service side of it is lacking. So we have to do better. That's all I'm saying.
I would say, and the thing is, from what I understand, and hey, I don't know what I've just been told is that anyone who's waiting to apply, first you got to wait for the portal to open up again, and then there's going to be a delayed time because they still have to take care of their backlog, and depending how the funding is going, they may not have money to do any of that fund, like funding of new. They won't have. They may or may not have money to do the new cohort of applicants for a
That's true.
while. So,
Yeah.
I suggestion,
Mm,
if you're doing these programs and you are promising either loan or money,
mm,
put it out front a reasonable timeline of the process.
mm-hmm.
And even if it doesn't work out, if your party's organization say, oh, there's been adjustment in the process timeline, but I think out of the get-go,
Mm.
you should have a at least a rough overview, because when someone goes to apply for a mortgage, they tell you what sort of timeline if you ask them.
Yes. They also answer their phone when you call. So
Well,
let's
that's
be
another
better.
thing. So Angie saying I was disappointed. I applied a few days before it
Mm.
shut down. Well, at least Angie, you got a response, but did you get a response by calling or did they send you a response? Because that's two different things. So
True,
my
true.
question is, if you didn't call, did they still respond to you? So if you didn't call, would you have still got a response, or did they send you one because you called?
Right, right. And my
So
apologies. I do have a hard stop at
yeah,
10. Are we able to
okay,
do the giveaway?
okay, yeah, we'll do the giveaway quick. Say,
Mm.
in my calling, no one answered. How when someone called back, it was not professional. Okay, we'll leave it at that. All right. Okay, let's do our
We can do
giveaway. So
better. That's what we can leave it at.
we will
Let
do better.
and
We
we
will
will do
do
better.
better. We will do better.
Yes.
And because something we have to realize quickly before we do our giveaways is,
Mm.
with non-black organizations, do we give them slack?
Yes. So
Well,
true.
okay.
Let's give
So
ourselves grace. We say
that
it at the end
yeah.
of every episode.
So Ryan, if you want, you need to jump off. We can let you go, and I can handle the giveaway part. So it's totally up to you if you want. You need to jump off,
I'll
and
just stay there.
I can handle the giveaways. So let
All
me
right.
put it up real quick.
Peace, everyone. Always good seeing you. Good luck, and odds are great. They're in your favor to win. I'll talk to you
Well,
soon.
yeah, take care, Ryan. We'll see you Monday.
All right.
All right. So Ryan has jumped off, and we're gonna do our giveaway for today, or both our giveaways. Thank you for all the feedback. And so let's get the giveaway things. So we'll switch it up this time. The first giveaway is for the frequency event promotions calendar. So first up, let's do it. Okay, Christopher Lawrence, he has won before, so let's do it again. Charmaine Hussey. And she's always here, so she's winning lots of stuff. She's winning lots of stuff. And I know that she's probably going to gift it away to somebody. So, Charmaine, congratulations on winning. You show up. Okay. And I'll respond to your message in just a moment. So, Charmaine, you have won the calendar. So, what you need to do, Charmaine, is email info at no, that's the wrong address. That's for the wrong thing. Sorry, but that's for the card. Info at frequently event promotions. info@frequency event promotions. That's how you can get a calendar. And I think you have one before, so you've got 2 calendars coming to you, Charmaine. And please do that, because I was speaking with Frequency Event Promotions yesterday, and they said you hadn't inquired about your first calendar. Now you've got 2. All right. So that is for the calendar. This is for the gift cards. We'll draw again. And Charmaine has won both. Bam! Bam! Charmaine, double for your trouble. So Charmaine, you have won both the gift card. Okay, so you're saying yes, giveaway. I will get the first, so I don't understand 100%. Are you saying you want to, you've won both things. Are you wanting to redraw for anything? Please put the comments in the chat, because right now you've got both. So do you want to keep both? Yes or no? And we'll do this right quick. Give away both. All right. So Charmaine wants to give away the calendar and the gift card. All right. Okay. Not fair. Okay. There's a reason why. Okay. I will do a redraw on both things, aka Charmaine. All right. So let's do this. It likes you, Charmaine. Let me keep on trying here. All right, George, you are the winner of the gift card. So, George, this is what you need to do. You need to email this address, info@frequency event promotions. Give your name, your phone number, and they will get in touch with you. Say winner of calendar Friday, January 21st, and they will get in touch with you. Congratulations, George. All right, let's do the gift card. Christopher Lawrence, you have won the gift card. So you know how to get in touch with Ryan. But I will put the email address just for you anyways. Put info@ACBN Canada, and that will take care of the gift card. So that is that. So we are done for today. Appreciate everyone taking the time. And so, as I said, coming up on Monday, Kemba and Andrea Williams from Keene Real Estate Group will be on the Morning Vibe talking about their wealth seminars that they're going to be doing throughout next month. So please check that out. Looking forward to it. All right. So Ange G, you wanted to know how to get in touch with me. So let me just do that right here. So if you want to get in touch with anyone, want to get in touch with me, you can get in touch with me through my website. There's my Twitter. There's my Instagram. And there's my email address. So you got my deets. And I am Googleicious also. So you got all the information there. Okay, let's. And Sheridan saying, great show. As a former attendee of previous symposiums, I can honestly say I learned a tremendous amount in that short time frame. A must for all entrepreneurs and those thinking about entrepreneurship. Absolutely. Actually, that's where I first met Ryan. He had me as part of a panel during, is it 2 years ago? Was it 2 or 3 years ago at the symposium? So I am back. I'll be part of a panel. So looking forward to it. Thank you. Yes, George, Ryan has my contact. Well, no, George, that when we're talking about the calendar is what you won, not the gift card. So the calendar is being handled by Frequency Event Promotions. So again, I'll put the email address for frequent event promotions on the screen. This is who you've got to contact for the calendar. Different organization than ACBN. So I just want to make that, as a former president said, perfectly clear. All right. Let's say, Charmaine, have a blessed and rewarding day all. Thank you. And George says, we'll connect with him. It says, we'll connect with Frequency Event Promotions. All right. That is it today, folks. Amazing conversation. Thanks for supporting the Morning Vibe. It's appreciated, not taken for granted. All right. So we're going to end off the conversation as we always do. Live your life as a dream. If you can dream it, you can make it. Sometimes you have to get small to get stronger. Block assumptions, then aim bigger, aim better, aim higher, aim wider. Love, faith, and respect, and remember to give yourselves grace. Stay warm, keep the faith, and we are excited. We have so many people to share with you over the next few weeks. We're doing it for you. And again, if you have any other suggestions, please contact us. God bless, peace, well, keep the faith, walk good.